It's XCOM2. Welcome back. Today, at long last, we are going to the Codex Brain Coordinates and completing that mission. After what feels like forever, both in terms of actually being able to access the mission and then, probably not quite forever, but close enough, right? In terms of actually going for it. We made contact with New Australia at some point in the not too distant past, but this mission has been sitting here taunting us for a very, very long time. And we need to do it because it's one of our main objectives, but we also need to do it because there's a big red clock at the top of the screen. And so, we need to get after it. 27 enemies. Archons, Elite Troopers, Heavy Lancers, Elite Pathfinders, Chrysalids, Codexes, Elite Purifiers, and Elite Priests. Just in case, we didn't get enough Priests last time. Our rewards, 175 supplies, which is, whatever. But, yeah, something about standing on ceremonies. Let's get after it. Been a while. It's been a long time coming, and I feel like if we took this at any higher force level, then we'd probably run into some significant problems. We may yet still run into significant problems. So, who's coming? Wilderness, it's arid, and there is a cozy list of 27 base game enemies, which actually ain't so bad at all, really. So, Chrysalids being on the ground means that we're going to want some melee attackers to do some the old, shall we say, counter-attacking. And the choice is between Rymir and Aethel, really, in the assault infantry slot. Aethel has Pounce. Rymir has Overseer. Pounce wins. Goonstone has recently hit Conal, and it'll be rude not to bring her. Clav, Marksman, Wilderness, Open Sightlines, Open Season. Let's do it. Phalanx, I'd really like one, but that is one thing we are not going to have on this mission. That we would normally take on a mission of this caliber. When is Zed back? Zed's back in 5 hours. When is Gwen back? 5 days. Yeah, I don't want to wait 5 more days, unfortunately. So yeah, we're going to do this without Phalanx, which is fine, honestly. I'm not worried. We're going to bring Zentrisa as our sapper. Trollpants as our field medic. And then, that final slot, I am genuinely thinking about bringing Hawks here. Fear of the Chosen is putting me off ever so slightly. Griffith would also be a viable option, but is out of it for 3 more days. Hookett for 23 hours would also be quite nice to have. And Malicious just ain't got the aim right now. 72 as a Marine is I mean, we do have PCS to accommodate for that, but I don't know. I'm genuinely thinking, well, what about waiting for Hookett? Or do we bring Diurna? Even though I spent all of last episode explaining how much I hated Diurna. Let's take a look at what's going on here. 75 aim, that's serviceable aim. And then if we look at the abilities, Reflex, Bug Out, Blast Padding, Concussive Strike. I'm just wondering if there's anything in here that I've missed. There shouldn't be though, because it would be in the melee section, right? So I guess it's an unlucky type of situation slash I don't know. I do feel like bringing Diurna is not a bad idea, because having that sort of tanky unit is nice. Oh man. Okay, we're going to bring Gianna. We're going to bring Gianna. Right, I'm going to fade to black. And when I come back, this squad is going to be wearing gear. Gear for days. See you in a second. Okay, I think this is going to be us then. We've got Black Ice rounds just because we are going to see some codexes. And there was in fact, what am I saying? No, we're going to drop the Black Ice rounds on Goonstone here. We're going to get Inferno rounds fed to the rest of the squad. Or Viper rounds. Inferno, Viper, Viper. Simply because most of this enemy list is impacted by poison. Chrysalids, I'm going to sort of be relying on the shotgun / katana from Aethel to deal with. And to a lesser extent, but still relevant, the Urna there. Goonstone, I've chucked the Warsuit on, complete with Blaster Launcher, and the Warlock's Disruptor Rifle as well. Everything else is pretty standard stuff overall. I've also thrown on the aim PCS to Goonstone, bringing their aim up to a very respectable 95. And Clav's got some additional mobility. And I just chucked some extra will on Troll Pants, because it was there, and, you know, Troll Pants needed to be included. But this is us. Operation Abandoned Vanguard. Investigate the Codex Brain coordinates. Let's get after it. Been a long time coming. For sure. I'm going to assume we are sort of just in the outback for this one. Although this area of Australia should, in the real world at least, be fairly populated. Unless I am mistaken. I'm not really an expert on the geography of Australia. It's, you know, on the opposite side of the world to where I presently am, for one. In fact, quite near where I am, the exact opposite side of the world, and I'm talking within sort of like, you know, we'll call it 30-40 miles. The exact opposite side of the world, though, is an island off the coast of New Zealand. So there's a fun fact for you. I don't believe it's an island you can go to either. I think it's like one of those nature reserves. And I do love nature and reserves thereof. Nevertheless, yes, we are in the wilderness of New Australia for this mission. And we're here to recover any valuable information or items and neutralize all hostiles. There's a not insignificant number of enemies on the floor for this. 27, if I remember. 5 minutes ago.
Target coordinates are just ahead. Move to investigate the site. Hostile presence is currently unknown, but expect the worst.
Oh, we are expecting the worst. Don't you worry about that. Okay. So we don't really have much in the way of an objective here. So I think what we'll do, to begin with, is just share some of this ammo. Aethel's got the Talon rounds, Clav's got the Black Ice, so it is actually just Troll Pants and Zentrisa that need the Viper rounds from Goonstone here. Yep, Black Ice there, and Talon there. I only finished putting the gear together for this squad like 2 seconds ago, so you know. It's only natural that I've forgotten already.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
And given that this is the edge of the map, and this is the edge of the map, I would very much like to make friends with this high ground. Probably looking to sort of go down this way, I suppose, just based on what we can see, which admittedly isn't very much. So far so good, so let's just sprint the rest of the squad up here.
I'm all over it.
Well, Zentrisa's got some... Oh, sorry, this is Troll Pants. Troll Pants has got some moves. This, I think, is where we want Clav to be. Troll Pants can go and warm it up. And we'll bring Aethel
Will do.
and Diana just in. Just like that. Yeah, 27 enemies on the ground for this one. That's a large number. And it would be incredibly unfortunate if they all activated on us and we had to deal with all of them at once. The good news is that those 4 chrysalids are all very far away from us. 5. 6. Okay, so we know that 6 of the enemies are chrysalids, which brings us down to 21 full combatants, which does feel a tad more manageable. And yeah, we are going in this direction for sure, based on where the map edges are. I wonder then... This roof is probably where we want to get to next, huh?
I'm on the move.
So, even though I was like, oh yeah, we'll get Clav there, it's going to be brilliant. We're not. We're not doing that.
Roger that.
Going to get Clav on this roof. That's what we're going to do.
Roger that.
Haven't seen anything yet,
Closing on target position
which is
now. Running.
1 part nay, 2 parts yay, I guess. Clav see anything from up here is the question. Should be able to sprint around to this corner if we
Heading out.
decide that's necessary. We do see our first set of enemies. 2 priests, 2 codexes, and a lancer and trooper. That ain't so bad. Me full of confidence all of a sudden.
Roger. Holding.
Times like this, I wonder if we should maybe change Deanna's nickname to Bait. This is kind of interesting, sort of uppy-downy map. Uppy-downy being the scientific term for high ground and low ground being all over the place. I don't think this is our opener yet. I think we're going to give it another turn. And I want to get Clav here.
I have eyes on
Yeah,
the
that's more like it. There's a lot more codexes there than I first thought too. So I'm glad we checked that. And moves entries are right up front. Same with Troll Pants. Diana behind this lamp.
Got it.
I think everyone else just gets up close and personal, ready to go here. Argument can be made for Goonstone up here, and I like that. I like that argument. I accept that argument.
Holding.
Okay, so two codexes are moving away from us, and these 2 have moved in on us. Not worried about the codexes as it goes. Clav can delete them. 2 priests is a little bit unfortunate. 2 elite priests, I should say, but nothing that we can't really manage. But I do think we open here. So, Clav, with your sniper rifle, lay waste.
Who's keeping score?
I really hope that lamp doesn't get in Clav's way. That's our objective. Hello, objective. Nice to see you. The big purple swirly thing definitely cries out, "This is why you're here." Yeah, for sure. Look at that. That's alien stuff all over it. 9 active? I guess it's counting the chrysalids. I'm a little bit upset that the clone got off, but it's fine. Clav can deal with the one that's furthest away.
You want some more?
Okay. $85 is pretty good. No kill from it though. And then 75 on the Lancer. Here's a lightning strike too. Yeah, I think we'll go for this. We might end up grabbing some more enemies as a result of doing so.
You'd almost think I was human.
Got a burrow here.
Adjusting sight.
If I were human,
We're off to a great start here, Diurna. I already am feeling very glad about bringing you.
that's what pain is.
Freaking amateur. You know what we could do though? Is use Burning Rush just to cover a tad, a little bit of distance, there. Although probably should have covered more based on the fact that we can't hit that Lancer. But we'll cook these chrysalids. We don't have any means of repairing Diurna, so once that shielding's gone, then, you know, they're gone. Well, they're not gone, just their shielding's gone, but you know what I mean. Probably chrysalids, huh? Chrysalids into shotgun. Trouble with that is this purifier and this codex. So maybe not. Maybe we go codex. Yes, you have spotted Aethel. The worry here.
What are you, fire position?
Oh, hello, Chrysalid.
Something under the ground. Hit the armor.
Ah, what? So much for your combatives. Okay, I guess that doesn't work on reaction fire. Sure. Why would it?
Stick and move.
Well, that's a little bit of a bummer. But nothing that a bandage can't deal with for now, I suppose.
This might sting a little.
Oh yeah, we've got the free gas bomb. I forgot about this. Oh, that's silly. I like it. I think the Elite Lancer's definitely the threat here. Although, you know, it's chrysalids as far as the eye can see too, which aren't the most appealing of enemies. And tough call on what the play here is. I think I could make an argument for an acid bomb. I wasn't quite expecting to activate 3 chrysalids, if I'm entirely honest. But these 2 chrysalids are now on fire and burning from acid, so that's a little something something.
Happy now?
And 74, 74, 34. See if you can land this 74. Nice.
You can't handle me.
And then, if we go for our friend, the Stun Lancer with Goonstone. Amazing. So now it should be acid, poison, burning, having a great time. And that chrysalid should hopefully go for Aethel, who will either, you know, dodge it by untouchable. Yep, there goes the Lancer. Or slap it right back. And the only remaining massive threat is going to be the Purifier.
Hang down here.
Which should probably go for... yeah.
You can't
Okay.
kill me.
Ah. There's the 2 codexes that were getting away from us earlier. So that's fine, actually. Not really sure what the cleansing was going to achieve there. Neither of them were, well, nothing in their immediate vicinity anyway was suffering from anything. Stasis on Aethel is a little bit unfortunate. But that's what happens when priests are in the mix, right? Clav first, then. So we've got one Codex Insight. With a 91% chance to hit it. Yeah, let's go. The other Codex is... Ah, I see why it's not in sight. That makes sense. That's fine.
Back online.
Question here is, do we go for the Purifier or do we go for the Chrysalid? And probably the Chrysalid. I don't want anyone else poisoned.
How many is that now?
Okay, so Goonstone first on the Purifier, I think. Get that holo targeting in place.
That armor's tough.
Oh, for goodness sake. You'd think that, like, yeah, okay, she's at half cover, sure. But you'd think that, that's a fair range. And Goonstone has high... Whatever. I'm not gonna dwell on that.
Okay, so I got one.
Yeah, he did. Stasis Vest will take care of Goonstone anyway, so it's fine. I think Trollpants we can move forward just a touch. Probably expecting the Codex to drop a bomb on Trollpants and Drentrisa here. That sucks. Oh no. Nice connection though, 61%. Maybe pistols are long-range weapons after all. Okay, I think then we probably want to set about trying for the disorientation / stun on the Archon here. And stun is good. Love to see it. We're going to leave these priests be. And I'm going to send Diurna against the Lancer. Because what I don't want is for the stun to be returned on one of us. The stasis is going to be bad enough. Good grief.
An uncharacteristic mistake.
It's not an uncharacteristic mistake. You do that all the time. I'm getting annoyed at the robot again, aren't I? This is why I can't get behind AI.
Sensors indicate armor deflection.
I'll take that for sure.
Fight.
What a cavalcade of errors on behalf of the Stun Lancer there. This is probably gonna hurt. Oh, I take it all back. A single point of damage was dealt this day. And there goes the psionic bomb. Oh, it's gone for Clav and Goonstone. That's a little bit annoying. And there are four Chryss... Oh my goodness. That's a lot of Chrysalids. I think that might be Frostbomb. Clav still should be able to take care of the Codex here.
I'm hit.
Even with the, you know, swirly bits happening. What we'll do is... Oh, I don't love the Overwatch from this Elite Trooper, though. Aethel. Yeah, do that. I wasn't expecting the kill, but I'm very grateful for it. If Aethel can land this on the Codex, Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. That was not a good idea. That was the stupidest idea. Well, chalk that up to,
Finally.
I don't know. Chalk it up to whatever you want, really. Don't mind.
Good to go.
Should still see this codex. Not my favourite shot, unfortunately, but we'll have to take it. There was once upon a time
You can't handle
where Clav used to miss more than they used to hit. And it's really nice, honestly, that those days are over. Frostbomb's going to make the connection we need on these chrysalids and shut them down for a spell here, which is super nice. Does mean we've got another round to go. We have got 2 acid grenades in the bank, so we could think about maybe doing something with them. Are you going to hit this 65%? You are going to hit that 65%. Good job. What would be super nice is extending the stun on the Archon, but we can't because we don't have the range for it. Welp. And we don't really... Yeah, we don't really have much range except to... Do we blast canister this? Or do we just try and incinerate it? I think we'll just go for the incinerate. That's where the Elite Pathfinder got to. I see. Do kind of wish we'd gone for the blast canister, given the fact that they were there. But, well hidden was... the Pathfinder and its friend, because I genuinely forgot they were there. I'm debating on sending the acid here or sending the acid here, and I think this has more value. Yeah. The worry, of course, is one of these 2 priests uses Elder's Cleansing on this entire set of enemies, and, well, we'll know how that goes. And Teresa doesn't really have a shot on much other than the chrysalid, so I guess we'll take this 85er. Lovely. 1 down, 3 to go. And... what I was hoping for is a suppression on one of these 2 in the back, but Trollbats doesn't see either of them, so I think we just go for the 75% here. The other one down. Burn's been a pretty nice connection on the Pathfinder for us, it's got to be said. Feels so unnecessary. And the priests didn't do anything. Interesting. Very interesting.
Ready to engage.
Now, would you be able to see? You would, eh? I prefer to get Goonstone back on this high ground, so that's very tempting too. But you'd be able to see the priest from here? You would. Okay.
Grappling.
They should count as psionic enemies. They do, because that was a substantial crit. Clav's going to need to brace. But all of a sudden, Clav can see everything. We probably want to look at getting rid of the chrysalids, honestly. Yeah.
You see that?
And I've got a feeling this guy's going to stasis, so let's just come back to Clav's next shot and see if it does, first of all. Okay, it didn't. Terrific. That's wonderful, wonderful news. Yeah, sure, go for the 82 then.
That's right.
We are cleaning up.
Running dry.
Archon's actually going to be back in action more or less now. In fact, you go for a lead. And that just leaves us with the little priest that could, and then these guys over here. There's still 11 enemies kicking about. This is by no means the end.
All right, I'll go. Running dry on
I wonder if that priest is going to die now. We can get Troll Pants to just help it along. 50% sucks, but yeah. Wasn't meant to be.
Running dry.
65, 75, 60, 60. I'd really like the 65 to hit, please, Diurna. Thank you.
An efficient kill.
And yeah, go for this. Nice. That's what we were looking for. And we're good. That chrysalid poison's been going for a while on Aethel. We will get a medkit to Aethel before too long. That goes the sustain on the priest, which is fine. Archon should be... Oh, amazing. I didn't really want to didn't want to jinx it by saying, oh, it should be dead, because, you know, if I'd said that, then it wouldn't be dead. Wouldn't have been dead at all.
Killing time.
70% down the way? Yep.
You want some more?
Kind of feel like... Actually, yeah, Cloud's fine here. We're going to get into a fight when we get to this thing, for sure. Like, you don't have something like this and not get into a fight. What we'll do is we'll Wraith Cloud just round this corner. Just like that. Wraith lets you run through walls. It's very cool. Go for a reload on Zed Teresa. Trollpants can't reach Aethel here, but that's fine. Aethel can just dip,
Not a problem.
and then we'll go for a reload, actually.
Reloaded.
Get that heal in there. Stop that poison from doing more work. Reload yourself.
I hope you know where I'm going.
I'm going. On Overwatch. Come get some.
Now, does this priest go down here, is the question. We've got 2 Overwatchers and a Diurna. Yeah, Zed Teresa's got no time to mess around.
Big deal.
Superior conditioning's quite nice. Wonder what reinvigorate is. We'll have to check that out. 7 enemies remaining, 1 of which is active. So we've still got 1 more chrysalid kicking about here, and then we don't know where the other 6 are. So do we move in on this? I feel like we do, right? Do we want to move in on it from this angle, though, so we can maybe, like, take some high ground? I think that's probably a reasonable decision. Question is, when does it activate? Like, how close do we need to be, you know? For example, would this be too close?
Waiting around.
Yes.
Not sure what you were expecting to
The
find
answer
out.
is yes. Oh my.
Appeared. This thing could lead anywhere. It may not even be pointing at Earth.
As with most things, we'll likely need to bring it back to
Well, that's a big chunky ball of health and armor. Thanks for the pounce, Aethel.
Not good.
Okay, you can be stunned. Right, let's just take a look at this thing. Fires a beam of focused energy, opens a devastating psionic rift in an area. Humanoid enemies killed can be raised as zombies. Drain the life of a humanoid target at melee range, mind controlling them if they survive, and raising it as a psi zombie if it's killed. Blows up when it dies, and I guess it does more when its shell opens. Okay. Well, to start things off, no stun, but we'll take the disorientation all the same. Bring Deanna in. Deanna can emergency evac if they were to go down. They can't be killed until they can be killed. They'll go into stasis.
They're firing on this unit.
Of course. Before that happens,
So it's a battle of the plates then, is it?
little chrysalid friend decided to join us. I wonder if the disruptor rifle. Well, we need to think about his armor actually, because it's got an alarming amount of armor. The range on this. Oh, you've got range from where you are, haven't you? So you are something else entirely. We bring Zentris into this full, behind this lovely cactus, and then set the acid bomb about it. It's a nice amount of shred. Can't get in for that guaranteed melee damage. Oh, we can actually. Do we? Do we do this? Where do you go? If we do this, where do you go? It's disoriented. You'll be fine.
Going in for the kill.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. It's half cover, but it still counts. Then Goonstone can move up.
No problem, boss.
66% is pretty good, actually. And it'll apply holo targeting, so we'll take that. Poisoned as well. Okay. And I guess that crit means that it's susceptible to the Warlock weapon's particular brand of spice. Clav can't see it because they're not braced. That changes things. Pop that chrysalid. Yeah, dodge that.
You can't handle me.
73? Sure. Yeah, no go.
Missed.
And then
I'm as graceful as a gazelle.
Deanna just stands there going, come on, hit me. Cool that it can be poisoned. 'Cause that means that 60 aim it's got is going to go down. Not down enough, but, you know, down. Ah, poor robot. Such a hard life.
Finally.
Can we get to it through the acid again? We can. Yeah, we shall. Let's pop those trees whilst we're at it, sure.
Running and gunning. Heading out.
And you don't see it from there, do you? That's interesting. What we'll do then is bring Zentrisa forward. Bring Goonstone probably to this full.
I can handle that.
Same as before, we'll go for the holo target. 46%. Another crit.
Wear off the armor.
46% as well. That's
I'm ready.
a powerful work from Goonstone, that is. Gotta respect it. 69% Clav? Yeah, buddy.
You hit the plate.
61 for Zentrisa. Or do we go for the suppression? We go for the suppression. 51. Yeah, we'll take 50. Great shot.
Deflection.
Yeah, it's going to explode. I guess it wouldn't be very nice to do that, actually.
I'm compelled to agree.
Maybe the blast canister finishes the job here. We did waste that suppression. Nah, I didn't think so. Go for an incinerate, sure. I don't think the incinerate did anything. Its health bar was flashing, implying that it would do something, but I don't think it did anything. Oh, that's spooky. No gateway for you. Okay. So that thing's dead. 6 enemies left. And I'm gonna go for this building as where they are. Just seems to make more sense to me that, you know, enemies would be in here. And what we'll do is we'll move Clav.
Let's move already.
Go for the brace again. Feel like we could probably just sprint everyone over here. Sentry, yeah, you're good. I thought you'd spotted something there, but they hadn't.
I hope you can keep up.
Get it done.
Reloaded. All set.
I will say one thing about Diana. Like, they are very, very tough in terms of, you know, not easy to take down, which is nice.
Is it clear?
It's, yeah, I'd rather they were getting shot at than, you know, the more fragile members of the team.
Father really outdid himself, didn't he?
Sure thing.
Running.
This building's not going to pay off. I'm calling it now.
Locked and loaded.
Scanning.
I'll keep an eye on it for you.
Got it covered.
I'm on
Standing
it.
fast.
Oh, wait. It is. There's a ruler. There's a sodding ruler. Well, something about not being out of the woods yet.
There's heavy
It's the
fire
Viper
in this
Prince
zone.
Broken Tusk. Okay. Well, we have got quite a few toys left, as it goes. Blaster bomb to start with. Pretty respectable amount of damage there. And shredding the armor. Always nice. 91% shot from Clav is actually pretty sweet. 99% shot. Yeah, we'll take care of that little dude. And then,
Keep in score.
sure. You've lost the shot on... How, though? Makes no sense. Can you see it now? No. What? Sure, okay. I think we'll take the full cover with Troll Pants, and we will suppress the ruler. Aethel finding this Viper's pretty big, although it should be the case that Aethel could dip behind this truck. Having to take the roundabout way in there because of the lasers on the windows.
That's how it's done. Knock 'em down.
That's actually cover. It's not great cover, but it is cover. I prefer the high cover though. What does this thing do? What's its story? Hollow targetings. Oh, it's got that on it. Huh. Oh wait, no. It does hollow target. Any Frostcaster sniper rifle shot, hit or miss, will mark the target. Can take 3 actions a turn. Does all of the usual things that we come to know and love from the princes. It's got Banish. Got Viper, Bind and Crush, and Tongue Pull. So actually, it's pretty basic. It's just got that 3 actions. That's set it apart. And it doesn't move on as a reaction. The Princess did that, and it was incredibly frustrating. So that's good. I think we'll go for a suppression upstairs, and we'll go for a suppression downstairs. And do we go for the kinetic strike on this? See if we can land the kill, sure. I didn't see that it can call reinforcements either. I'm going to assume it can, but I didn't see that in its ability list. It's almost like it's worth checking such a thing, huh? Frost Breath, Tongue Pull, Bind and Crush, Banish. Yeah, it's not able to call friends. At least, again, according to its ability list. Go and see about setting it on fire. Or is it immune to fire? Because the other ones have been. Nothing suggesting such a thing, though. Although, that ain't very good. Yep. That's what you need. Alright. Burning Rush, then. Alright, once more with feeling. Absolutely can't be burned. So that's cool. So we'll just Overwatch with Clav. It's very strange that Clav had a shot and then didn't. Great hit from Troll Pants there. It's portaling already? That's a really, really quick portal, man. Still don't see it. That's an alarming portal. At how quick it's decided to do that. See it if you open the door? Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. 31%, yeah. Oof. That ain't going anywhere. I mean, it's extremely unlikely that we're going to see a kill on this. I wasn't expecting it, to be entirely honest.
I'm going.
But if we could deal, like, just a tad more damage to it, I'll be pretty happy here. Good hit on the Rupture.
Didn't do much.
It's got 22 hit points left. So, I mean... let's overdrive. And then let's see if Diurna can make up for all of those times I've said Diurna's bad. And 1. Is that concussive? That's 2.
I was off by a few percentage points.
You know, I take it all back. Diurna nailed it. Good job.
Will the death of this one change anything?
And there's still something alive. There's 2 enemies alive.
I am ever vigilant.
I'm going to assume the 2 that are remaining are just chrysalids, right?
Here I come.
Which are a little bit annoying for this particular bit of patter. So now we've got to find them.
Throwing the hook.
And I suppose the one that wants to find them is probably Aethel. Although, prior experience suggests that combatives doesn't do what it says on the tin. So maybe not Aethel.
Ready to rock.
That does make life easier. It's on the exact opposite end of the map to where we presently are, but it's at least they're showing us where they are. So, okay, there's one here, and then there's one back there. Alright, fine.
Copy that.
Wait a second. Clav, are you braced? You're braced.
I'm going.
Tired of waiting around.
Unlike the rest of you, this unit doesn't get winded.
Can we do this without setting on fire, Aethel? No? No. You're stood in it, that's why. Tremendous.
Staying put.
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
Oh, they're being really kind and moving towards us. Now, can Zentrisa follow up?
We're still holding.
No, is the answer to that. Little question. At least it didn't slap Zentrisa about. Speaking of, though, I guess Zentrisa could do with the kills.
Negative damage.
Maybe not. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Finally.
About Troll Pants, then. Oh, I moved into a situation that Troll Pants can't take advantage of. I see. Deanna? I think Clav could equally use the kills too. It's just Goonstone and Aethel that don't need them. Oh, for goodness sake.
Your poor habits must be wearing off. This unit is relatively agile.
Right. Clav. Thank you. That was incredibly embarrassing.
How many is that now? Let's rock.
On Overwatch. Sure thing.
Let's assume it's going to come down this way.
No problem, boss. Scanning.
Go take
Maintaining
cover.
position.
Very dramatic music for what amounts to a single enemy. But I'll take it.
As you wish.
Where is it? There it is. Hello. Does Clav see it? No. That's unfortunate.
What's over there?
Not unsolvable, though. We can get Zentrisa up here. Zentrisa might be able to spot it. And that looks good, actually.
Let's move already. On the way.
I can handle that.
Yep. 85%, we'll take it. Probably should have led the target, but never mind. Clav doesn't need no crutches like that.
Hit the armor.
Affirmative. Covering now.
On Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Stay put.
Well, let's see if the Overwatchers do the job here. It's got holo targeting now.
Missed.
Shot failed to connect.
It's a very strange bit of slow-mo there. And the Overwatchers did not do the job.
Not even close.
Oh, Clav. I didn't know you cared so much.
Confirmed. All hostile contacts in the AO have been eliminated. The gateway is secure. Status confirmed.
And there we go.
Commander, we've secured the psionic gateway, and recovery teams are en route to the site. Now it's up to Tigan and Shen to figure out what this thing does.
Going to assume, based on the fact that we call it a gateway, that it's a gate of some description. No MVP award for Aethel. I'm sure he'll be furious about that the entire way home. Nevertheless, 3 of 6 shot accuracy, 5 kills, and 115 damage dealt is still quite the amount. 1 kill for Goonstone, 77 damage dealt, 6 of 7 shot accuracy. So we're taking quite a bit of shots for Goonstone, 77 kills, but no, sorry, 77 damage, but very little kills there, so most assists would definitely make sense. No MVP for Clav, but 11 kills, most damage dealt, missed 2 shots, which is pretty good going. Needs to be nil. Nevertheless, I can't all be like, oh, you've done all this work, you should have done better. That's just not on, is it? 5 kills for Zentrisa, 85 on the damage dealt. Super respectable time for the Sapper. 2 kills for Trollpants is kind of a surprise. 30 damage dealt is always good to see. And I can't believe it, but the MVP was Diurna. 12 of 13 shots. Again, doesn't count melee. But 5 kills and 88 damage is fairly respectable. Getting better. It's slowly getting better. To be honest as well, I mentioned it already, but bears repeating. The value of Diurna there was taking shots, taking damage that otherwise would have been problematic for the rest of the squad.
A small bump on the path to salvation the elders have set forth for.
And I highly doubt we get a promotion out of this, but stranger things have happened. Yeah, no go there. 5 days for Aethel, 3 days for Goonstone. That's pretty good innings all around. Clav's actually just ready for more. So's Tropants, so that's damn good, I would say. And we got Reinvigorate. So what's this? Heals from medkits and gremlins provide an extra action point. Well, that's simply fantastic. And we'll be slapping that on our medics for sure. I'd like another one of them. Sonic Gates. Large alien artifact still hums with mysterious energies. Oh my. And we got the Broken Tusk's corpse as well. Got some supplies. Always nice. But yeah, and, oh, 3 hit points. We'll take it. But yeah, that Reinvigorate's cool. Medkit's providing an extra action points. Excellent. Because you could kind of like use the make your medkit free ability to gain an action point, right? You still have to use the medkit, but hey. Gatekeeper Autopsy is new. And, yeah, Broken Tusk Autopsy. I'm really glad we got the kill on that.
Witnessed in the field, Commander. It is clear this psionic gateway provides the aliens with some means of far-off travel. It will be up to you to determine not only how it functions, but exactly where this gateway leads.
Yeah, didn't have enough on my plate anyway, Lex Luthor. But sure, we'll do all of that thing that you just said. And probably most importantly of all, given the circumstances, reduction in Avatar progress by 2.
New objective added.
So we got to upgrade the Shadow Gate chamber and then complete the project. So upgrading the chamber.
We recovered. We will need to make the appropriate modifications to the Shadow Chamber first, Commander.
Thank you, Tigan. 200 supplies. That's
Chamber upgrade.
done. That's mission paid for it almost, so that's no big deal there. 6 days until the Black Site Vial, and then that's going to be another bit of research. 12 days on that, sure. So still a bit more shadow research to take care of, but that's fine. We've still got some traditional research to do as well, mind you. So you know, we'll get there. Now, to the real question: is there a squad here for our
It's clear the elders of
Hunt the Chosen mission?
bring their endless armies into our world, returning with whatever they would pillage from our people. It may be best to destroy these gateways where they stand.
I'd say almost. I would probably be happier with Zed, Giga. Yeah, I'd say we could probably afford to get a few people back in the mix here, just so we've got a few more options. I feel like we probably want to field another fairly experienced team for the Hunt the Hunter sounds annoying, but it is what it is. Hunt the Hunter mission.
The aliens will no doubt have to deal with the loss
And I do believe Martin Timian is Shandin.
Commander, remote reconnaissance indicates the aliens have a UFO hunting for our position.
Oh
We need to
boy.
be careful about where we pick our flight paths.
I did forget about this. We are now being hunted. Okay. Well, sooner or later, we are going to be attacked. There's a UFO out there with our name on it. So that's something to keep in mind. Let's grab these alien alloys and Illyrium crystals, shall we?
Some of our people are a little worse for wear.
13 AP, that's kind of nice. And we're going to wait until the month rolls over before we look at these again. There's nothing in there that's of particular use. Right now, at least. But that month is closing in, and we are basically back to full capacity here.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
So let's be judged, shall we?
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
He's proud of us. He's finally proud of us. And why wouldn't you be? You know, 2 rulers killed, Psi Gate recovered, bunch of covert actions. Yeah. And so, 1 down, 2 down, and the Hunter is going for an additional dark event. That's going to be a problem. Because, oh, signal jamming as well. Genetic strengthening is back, unfortunately. Alien infiltrator is fine, to be honest. Don't want to spend that intel just yet. Signal jamming, we absolutely want to counter. So, it's going to be a busy month. Double agent? Double agent. We'll take double agent. On every mission, there is a chance that an Advent unit will join the XCOM squad. Sure. Cool with that. Ignore that for now. Let me just check on something right quick here. Do you know when we finished researching experimental Psi and then didn't start building experimental Psi?
Initiated.
Can we empty this? Yes, that caps us on 47, so that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that should have really been a bit closer to being done, but never mind. Okay. We're going to be attacked at some point. So that's something to think about. The Black Site Vial's 28 hours away. Experimental Psi is 9 days away, which is fine. And we've got a bit more Shadow Project research to take care of, as well as a whole new suite of covert actions to be considering. But we'll leave things there for today, with 1 psionic gate recovered. There it is, in all its glory. Thank you very, very much, as always, and I'll see you next time. Take care.